Here it is, my 2025 planner stack. I'm going to take you through them one by one. I'm going to flip through them, tell you what each of them do and their purpose. So excited. This is the final decision I've made on what I'm going to use for my Onio way of planning and organization for 2025. Let's get into it. First up is going to be the main planner, the one and only, the star of the show, my personal size planner. This is the Foundation 6-ring leather agenda from Cloth and Paper. It's in the personal size and it's in the color Cortado. So here to start, here's my decor. It's right now it's for December and it'll probably stay similar into January. I've just got some decoration on the side here. This is one of these magnets. I got it from an Etsy shop that just are decor. A lot of the decor I have is either from Cloth and Paper or various Etsy shops. So that's where you can find most of what I have in my agenda if you're at all interested. I'll try to link what I can in the description. So just some deco cards on the side here from Cloth and Paper with a magnetic clip holding it. This is the last transparent card I have from Cloth and Paper. They gave a set of 12 out last year for December, so I just add that in the layer there. I added this on the bottom here. It's just a clear etched card that says self-love. I just liked the face on there with this, and then I added this little magnet just because I thought it was cute. So I learned this magnet, if you put it on the pocket, like the magnet on the other side of the pocket, it won't stay. It fell out and I thought I lost it for the longest time. But so I just have it on this part and it's staying just fine there. So that's good. I have another clear etched dashboard that I've had for a while now with my name on it. And then I got these dashboards from a Cloth and Paper shop just to add a little bit of decor to my planner. And I think they're still mature, but still fun and not too minimal. And then there's the This Planner Belongs To page, of course. Now, first is my finance section. So the way I have my main planner set up, my carry-all everyday carry, is I do finance, notes and lists, and schedule. So I have it backwards from how some people would do it. Schedule being the top one normally would be in the front, but I just put it in the back because that's the bulk of the paper. And so for me, it just felt better to kind of flip to that and make sure that was the back half of my planner and the rest is in the front. So finances, I had the same dashboard I had before. It's a FICA dashboard from Cloth and Paper. Let me see. Yep. I just use their quadrant like notes to do my finances right now. That's what I do to separate the different incomes in our household income as well as our bills. And I just kind of separate them and bring them all together. So that's how I do my finances. I also have some inserts that I just got from Cloth and Paper for monthly bills that I'll be filling out for 2025 because I want to do better at tracking things in 2025. Then I have another divider for notes and lists. And then these are just quotes from Cloth and Paper that I just like as decor. I just think it looks good. And then I just have a few different notes in here. And then I have a couple notes that in my brain go together. So I use a paper clip to keep them together. Just a little, I guess it's a dashboard insert. I don't know. This create with the heart, build with the mind. I like that quote from Cloth and Paper, one of the sub boxes. And I got some plain note paper in here. And then I have this folder here, and it's dividing within my notes section, plain note paper. And then the few pages behind this are an insert from Cloth and Paper called a password tracker. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Within this pocket is just a deco card. The future is always beginning now, and I have it turned around so it faces the back because these pocket cards are transparent. And then I have a sticky note tracker right here because if there's something additional I want to track, I'll grab the sticky note and add it wherever I need it in my planner. I'm going to cover this up so you don't see my passwords. this is what the back of that pocket looks like. So by putting the deco card backwards, it shows up this way. So I like that. And then just some noted decor. I'm just trying to make it so whenever I flip to something, I'm looking at something pretty-ish or something nice instead of just lined paper. This is what the password tracker insert looks like. You've got website, username, and password. And I just have a couple pages of a whole bunch of different sites, usernames, and passwords. All right, so now this is my schedule section. When I flip to it from when my planner is closed and I flip to my schedule section, it'll look like this. So I've got the year at a glance for 2025, and I just kind of have been experimenting with different washi tape and stickers, and I just decorated the back of this lined note paper. And so that when I flip to my schedule section, I just see something pretty over here, which is what I like. And then my year at a glance. And then I have some important dates and birthdays, just handwritten. And then January, I have the cloth and paper yearly inserts. They look like this. It's the same that I was using in 2024. I'm using the same inserts for 2025. These inserts, they have sections for goals. Here, I'll hold it up and you can kind of see a little bit better. You can create categories for different goals, your important dates, your priorities, your bills due, and your checklist. And then that's the month at a glance. It's a Monday start because I like Monday starts. So yeah, I just have each month here. And then I use this divider to take me to whatever month I'm on. So right now I'm still on December of 2024. So when I go to my schedule section, it looks like this. Then I hit this tab here and it takes me to the exact month where I'm at. I have decor here, just a picture of my son, some washi tape on the back, and then this like vellum divider, just so that there's some layers of something pretty on this side and I fill out this side. Okay, and then at the back, those are old dates for 2024. And then I just have this little dashboard here that says don't settle. And then another divider. And this is just the very back of this planner. And I just have a couple sticky notes and another sticky note pad here in concrete, all from cloth and paper. And then another tracker, and then these are the 2025 important dates, because obviously by the end of December I'll be taking out anything that's 2024. And that, oh, this little divider, this is just like a journal card sticky thing that I put on the back of this, and right now I just have this older card in there from cloth and paper that says you deserve luxury. I might switch that out. I haven't decided yet, but right now it just sits there and I'm good with it. I don't see this back page much anyway. It's just there to kind of keep my planner together. And then I use pencil for planning. So that is my main everyday carry. I've got my monthly schedules, some notes and lists, and my finances. So that is the main one. Next, this is from a company called, I don't know if it's Papier, Papier, Papier is how you spell it. They've got, I think they have great art for their notebooks. I think it's really pretty. I love looking at their art and picking one. I got this a while ago. It's a daily planner. I don't use a daily planner often, but I want to start using one just for different thoughts I have, some ideas to help kind of get me more focused on tasks at hand. So I'll open up to a blank week, or how it's set up. This is what they look like on the inside. You can do on the menu this week and my shopping list, so you can plan your groceries for the week, and then it has each day. Monday, it says up here, it's undated. So I can put any day I want. I don't have to do it every day. I don't have to do it every week. I like that flexibility. I don't like being beholden to a daily plan because I mainly use my monthly and my weekly for accomplishing tasks. Daily is just going to be for when I want to brain dump, from when maybe I have a day when I just really want to write something down and write some thoughts, do something to calm myself and ground myself. If that day I feel like I need to ground myself, I'm going to pull out this planner, I'm going to make a plan and just write whatever I'm thinking. So it's going to be like a functional journal within a daily planner. That's how I'm using it for 2025. Anyway, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. That's how it's set up. And then it has goal reviews from goals you make previous, and then more thoughts, and then a weekly overview, priorities, whatever, and then back to the normal layout I just showed. And then an old photo of my son. Sleep is going to be a priority of mine for 2025. So this same company, Papier, however you say it, it's got a sleep journal, and you can customize these. I have my name on them. Like I said, I really like the art for these. Yep, so the sleep journal is simple. It's just exactly what it sounds like. It has some tips in it. I've already started using this, so that's why I'm not starting at the beginning, but I'll show you like an example. Weekly self-assessment, weekly goals, talking about your sleep. It just kind of gives you a way to track things. It's a tracker in a sense, for your sleep. I started doing it at night, and it takes me 2 minutes to fill out. And it's just becoming part of my routine of, okay, I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to fill this out, write whatever I need. I really like this box here. One thought to set aside for tomorrow. I write it down, and then I've written it down. Every night I write it down, and then I can just go to sleep. If I need to write more than one, I'll write more than one. So that is the plan. So I'm really excited. I've been using this sleep journal for a little bit now, and I'm going to continue into 2025. This is also from Papier. It's just a weekly desk planner, exactly what it says. Again, cool art, I think. So my plan for this is pretty flexible. My goal for this is I am going to probably use this for family planning. When we have a busy week, whether it's appointments between myself, my husband, or my son, or just events, I want to start writing them down. And then if we have things we need to get done around the house that aren't grocery shopping, because we already have something on the fridge for our groceries, I want to write that down, like different projects that we really need to kind of make it priority into actually getting done. I'll write it in this weekly overview. I'll tear it out, and I'm just going to pin it to the fridge. So each week we know if there's anything big going on. Now, if it's not a busy week, I don't need to use it. Now, this has the flexibility where I could also use it for, I don't know, a social media type of tracker, or to do like a content planner, or something for work, an additional tool for work. I'm not sure, but right now my idea is to use it for family planning. There's that. And finally, the grand finale is this chunker of a planner. So this is going to be something I will take back and forth with me to the office for work, and or leave at my desk. It is my weekly planner as well as my note taking. I got to move the candle for this one. So this is the decor right up front. This cover is from a company I found on Etsy called Jane's Agenda. This is in the half letter size for discbound planning. And I forgot what color it's described as, but it's like a wine berry reddish color. I really like it. I think it's pretty. So for decor over here, I have some functionality meets decor. So I've got a pin here, one of those magnetic pins again from another Etsy shop. I've got a clip here that I also got from an Etsy shop that just is pretty. So I'm using it for decor. The functionality of it isn't the best just because with the beads it sticks out quite a bit, so it looks nice just as decoration. I've got this clear, I think it's technically just, I don't know if it's a divider or a dashboard. It's pretty thin plastic, but it's got Onio Way on it that I got from an Etsy shop, and then behind it is a dashboard that says elegance is not standing out, but being remembered. I think that's nice. I also like the white behind the black writing, and I think that looks pretty good. All right, I also have over here just some sticky notes, some oval ones from Cloth and Paper that is on a little notebook from Cloth and Paper. This came in their like traveler's notebook set in this. And I don't really use this yet. I haven't found a use for it. I want a use for it. I just haven't found one yet. So I took one of the notebooks out. This is their task planner notebook. And so if for some reason I'm in the office and I don't want to grab this whole thing to take with me if I have to run down the hall, I'll just grab this. I've got sticky notes and I've got a little task planner that I can use. And I just leave this right here because it's kind of decorative, but it's also just functional and I can just grab it. So that's what we're going for. This is a vellum dashboard from Etsy. It's got my first name starts with a C. These are, I've already explained these in my 2025 planner prep video, but they're journal cards and a card holder. It's just decor, just all decor. There we go. These are just two quotes I really like that I wrote down on the sticky paper. And it's just find pleasure and awe every day. And then whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Those two quotes I like. All right. So normally I will come here and then this is my weekly tab. And I'll fold it over and it looks like this. Okay. There's my year at a glance. I really don't use it, so I'm just kind of using it for decor. I put this deco card on there and it says women who wear black lead colorful lives, which I agree with. And that's from Cloth and Paper. These are their reflective. Obviously they're reflective, they're mirrors, but I think they're like the reflection cards. So I have this kind of paired together here. So this is a divider with washi tape on it. And then this is a clear card holder that I have the mirrors in. And then I have this corner like sticky thing that I put this in so it layers without like a clip, and it just keeps them together. So it's like a decorative divider. And then this is just like a plastic wax seal that's just there to add some decor. So yeah, I'm getting some sun back. Did you notice that? The sun keeps coming in and out right now. So that is that's how I'm going to flip to my weekly. It's going to look like that. And I get to see that, and I think it's pretty, and it makes me happy. And this makes me feel cool. And then this green pin marks my week that I'm at. Okay. So this is the first week of 2025, and this is going to be my new setup. I'll do a new weekly planning video, but I wanted to give you a preview and that I have brand new inserts from Cloth and Paper. And I'm going to use it as a mix of like my schedule and a time blocking thing. So I have the grid over here on the right side of the left paper, and I will highlight certain parts of my day. So I've got these like crayon type highlighters here that I'm just going to use. So I have meetings from 10 to 12, and then and then I have pickup around 4 to 5 from daycare normally. So right now how I'm setting it up is I've got from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. All right. And then each column is I can assign like a different task to. So a lot of my day is going to be in meetings, and then I'll go down to this column, and then it's something else, and then something else, something else. Anyway, that's how my brain's going to look at this. And I'll explain that more in a weekly thing, and then I write them down over there. Okay. And then I have this. So this is also from Cloth and Paper. I think I saw in one of their videos this great idea to use a smaller size as like an additional insert. So I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whatever size the 6 disc size is inside my half letter, and half letters are 8 discs. And I'm going to be using this each week as part of like a routine, and I'm going to track it. So my goal for 2025 is to wake up earlier every morning, to get outside or move once a day, and then to write my sleep journal. So I'm going to start tracking that, and I've kind of numbered these. Anyway, I'll go over that more in a weekly video, but I'm going to be able to pull this out and transfer it to each week throughout the month, and then I'll use a new one each month and do that. So that's kind of my one way of tracking, but keeping it all in one place, because I like things to be in one place as much as possible. So the first half of this entire notebook is only the first 6 months of the year in planning and weekly planning, right? So there's that. Next, I just have a little folder here to keep extra inserts or add whatever I need to there. Then we have my notes section. In one of my previous videos, a person commented and was like, these are actually covers. And I was like, you're right, because I couldn't remember what they were called, but they're covers. And I'm not using it as a cover. I'm doing it halfway through to create this huge divide between my weekly planning and my notes section of this whole discbound system that I have set up here in my half letter, because that's what I like to do. So it's just set up here. I've got notes, and then I have this black divider from Cloth and Paper just for background on it. So when I come to my notes, I'll come here, and then I'll move this over. I have more dividers on the side here because I'm splitting up my notes in 3 sections. The first one are all my meeting notes that are going to be for 2025 for work. Okay, then that's just generic notes. I've got a mix of this type of note system from Cloth and Paper as well as just plain grid paper. And then the very last one is just more fun. It's a movie log that I got from an Etsy shop, and I love movies. I also like books a lot. I read both, I consume both, but I love movies, and it's not often that you find a movie log. So when I saw it on an Etsy shop, I decided to get it. So I already reviewed one, and that was Wicked Part 1. I thought it was really good. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And then in the back, I just have another folder, pocket folder, because you never know when you want to just fill it up with something. And then just a protector on the back. Back. All right. So for review, this is for weekly planning and note-taking, mainly for work when I go in the office and then here at my desk. This is for weekly planning for the family or anything else I need to do, and I can tear them off and put it wherever I need to put it, like the refrigerator. This is my sleep journal because sleep's a priority. Daily planning for whenever I need to just kind of ground myself and think about the day because it's undated. And then the main one is my personal size, my everyday carry, whenever I need to bring a planner with me, my monthly spread along with my finances, and just some notes and lists. This is my 2025 planner stack. It's more than what I had in 2024, but I'm excited. It makes me very happy. And I still think it's a pretty decent system, pretty efficient. Not too much, not too little, but still fun to have a variety of tools to kind of work with in 2025. And we'll see how it evolves throughout the year. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.